most people get on a spiritual path and they learn it's all about being loving, having no judgment, and so there's a lot of trying to be non-judgmental that ends up making you just a very slippery person, because there's a bunch of judgment going on, only you're not copping to the fact.
Exactly.
So if you want to ask me, so much of what being a real spiritual person is about just being totally willing to be absolutely real with where you actually are. Don't try and fit into some spiritual concept. Be real, be true, be authentic, be interested in what even that is for you. It's the discipline of not indulging good, bad, right, wrong, but really allowing ourselves to be taken on a deeper journey, and the underlying ground of it all, where we're not separate, where we see you are me and I am you, and of course I love you. You know, truth of the matter is, the mind, the ordinary ego mind, doesn't know how to draw a single thought without making a judgment. Because while we're identified as being a separate someone, that is the way the mind functions, constant judgment. So in a way, until we've had a deeper realization of non-duality, where we start to actually experience separation falling away, we start to experience that you are part of the fabric of my being, literally. And once we start experiencing that inseparability truthfully, then we're naturally kind, we're naturally loving, we're naturally more forgiving, because we get it. That if I kind of hold you in a position of guilt, in a vision of guilt, in a fixed judgment, I'm just kind of judging myself. And why would I want to do that? It doesn't make sense. And so I think in order to get to that understanding experientially, firstly we need to just be truthful about the fact that we might have plenty of judgments. And we need to forgive ourselves for that fact. To just smile and not make that mean anything about we're spiritually good or spiritually bad, but go, wow, that's an interesting judgment. Like, thanks for sharing. Right? That's self-forgiveness. So much of the beginning of the path, of what most people I meet really need the help with, is about laying off themselves for just being where they are. And that will grow you much further, more quickly than pretty much anything else will. Than trying to be spiritual, which is a crock of shit. Excuse me, being very Australian here. But it just is.